What's up, guys? In case anyone's doing this battery reconditioning on hybrids or anything, make sure when you buy wires, the banana clip to alligator clip wires, make sure they use like a decent gauge. The ones I bought off Amazon, they're probably all generic. They only have like a couple strands, if I can focus here. Yeah, it's pretty bad. See, the gauge is probably like a 24 gauge, 26 gauge, not even. They were getting pretty hot when I first tried them. They were burning and melting, and then it hit like the capacity limit. It went up to like 22 volts and whatnot. So you gotta be careful on that. You can use the banana clips off them and just get some 14, 16 gauge. 16 gauge should be good enough. 14 is a little thick for the bananas to fit in. And I haven't had issues. That wire that came off Amazon, it was like overheating. You would just touch it and it would be pretty much melting the insulation. It yeah, I finally got it to somewhat work. I had to go make some custom wiring because I was impatient. I'm not ordering. I just made it. Got the banana connectors. You can buy these banana connectors if you don't want to order offline. You can buy them at the speaker ones. Lowe's not Lowe's. Home Depot carries them, but they're not as deep on the inside, so it's hard to get the wiring all the way in. And then wires you can buy there too. A 25-foot roll will do how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 7 connections depending on how many charges you do. You can use the alligator clips. If you go to Harbor Freight, you can buy these 28-piece connectors. I use the bottom right and the middle one on the left. This is like $3 a pack from Harbor Freight. Buy a few of them and then make the wires yourself. That way you have a decent connection. Yeah, and then charging wise, these batteries are rated for 6,500 milliamps. I don't know why people are charging them to 75. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't get anymore. The only problem with charging to 65 is it will hit off the cut off early. But if you're hitting the cut off early, that means the battery is most likely no good. Or the battery is already good. Like this first pack, because these are 10 packs each from RX 450. The numbers are decent, 4,000, 5,000. But then you go look at my other pack, the numbers are just everywhere from anywhere from, it'll charge, let's do number 30. 30 will say 3,800 discharge, 700 charge, 654 discharge, 6,500 charge, 5,000 discharge, 855 charge. The numbers were just bad, so that most likely that cell was bad. 23 pack was doing something similar. It still charged it up decently. I don't know why one time it didn't charge good. Maybe the connection was bad. But number 20, that was just super bad. It just didn't want to do. Was it 20 or 21? Number 20, I think. It was just bad. I didn't mark it off yet. I want to try rejuvenating one more time, but it's right now discharged only 1,000 in an hour. Just reconditioning these batteries will probably take you a week. Because one cell, or one module, because there's multiple cells in them, one module will take about 5 to 10 hours. And I'm doing 3 cycles each. Probably, if you have the time, you want to do 5 cycles each, but do 3 cycles each. It's pretty consistent numbers if the pack is still good. So whatever pack, if it's not 4,000 above, I would change. Normally you want like a decent condition pack would be like probably 5,000, 5,500, but I'm not trying to spend too much money and get another brand new battery. I think a brand new battery for Lexus was like $4,000. And a lot of the aftermarket ones are usually what they do here. They could recondition it They do have like fancy machines that can do all 30 cells at once, but I'm not gonna do that. I just bought these RC chargers off Amazon. They work. They don't come with wiring, so you have to buy the wiring. And then, yeah, it's gonna take about probably the rest of this week. I just started on Friday night, but because the wires were no good, I had to went to Home Depot the next day and bought the speaker connectors and a roll of wire. I bought the alligator kits because I didn't want to take apart all these to reuse them, because this was a 12 pack off Amazon. I ordered another pack because I didn't count the amount that I needed correctly. So I have 3 chargers. I need 3 chargers times 8 is 24 wires. I only bought a 12 pack, so buy that, replace them. And these were like 14 gauge wires. The 25 roll made 7 wire sets, and I had another roll from work, so I brought it in. Make sure you leave it at like a 3-foot length, because I kind of cut it a little too short and didn't realize. Wait, it won't fit. It won't reach all the other batteries for the lengthwise, unless you run one wire. Like if you had like a dual wire like this, make sure it's like 3 lengths, because then you're gonna be having to try to reach each side. Other than that, yeah, it's just a long process. One charger charging. It is discharging, charging, takes about 1 amp. Takes about 1 amp. 70 watt. Because it's not gonna run, so it doesn't draw a lot of energy, so it's fine. I put that there just in case it was drawing a lot of amp off one outlet, and I didn't want to do that. But everything seems good, because these are only like 6,500 milliamp modules each, and then they sit at around 10 volts, probably 9.5. And you don't want to overcharge them more than 11. If not, they swell up and then they'll go bad. Well, the only bad part is the Prius are easier because they're bolted together, and you want to keep them in the pack when you charge them. But the Prius are easier because they're bolted in. These are actually riveted in, so you have to drill all the rivets out to change each module, which sucks. So depending on how many modules are bad, I'd rather just buy a whole pack that's already pre-assembled, that's reconditioned. Then you can buy them online. Each cell is like $40, $45. And then, yeah, just waiting. It's a long process. If you don't want to wait, it's just easier to buy new cells and swap them out early. And then either buy the cells, swap them out, buy the cells, swap them out, and then if you still want to refinish, either refinish your old batteries and sell it back online to recoup costs, or keep it until the next time, because reconditioning batteries probably only last 3 to 5 years, and then you have to do it all over again. If you buy new, it'll last you a good 10 years, no problem. But these batteries, as you can tell, they're never gonna get the full charge of 6,500. Like here, I charged 65. Here, I did 75 just as fast. The difference wasn't that great, so you just average 65 over time. Because if you look at this one, it's 41 at a 65 charge rate, but it's only 62. I set it at 6,500, charged 62. And then it jumped up another to 47, and 47 at 6,500. So the 6,500 doesn't matter. It just cuts off early, and these don't do all charge cycle. Once you hit the cutoff, it cuts it off. I don't know why they don't make it so it just does multiple charge cycles. So I had to restart the chargers multiple times on these. This one, I think it went through, yeah, if you see 75, I had to restart the cycle multiple times. If you don't see 75, then I didn't have to. This one I did. So it hits the cutoff, and then you have to restart the charger. So you got to wake up in the middle of the night and do that. which is a little annoying. I mean, there's other people that are. There's a video on YouTube for Fix It. Fix It something. I forgot his name. Fix It Fox, where he designed a whole thing that automated these chargers. He's not selling or anything, but he automated it himself. It was like his videos titled something like "Engineer's Approach to Reconditioning Batteries," and that's what he did. If I had that, it would be cool. But they sell like a 30 cell, was it 30 channel or 20 channel on Alibaba, but I didn't want to wait. Buying stuff Alibaba would probably take me a month or something, and it was like $1,000. At $1,000, you could just buy another pack, get it and out, done. And if you were doing it a lot, then it's fine. Other than that, yeah. Hopefully, not too many modules are bad, and then I'm good to go again. See ya.